In this episode, the processional, how to make an entrance. Hi there, bridal couples to be.
Welcome to How to Get Married in Holland.
The ultimate wedding podcast of and about the Netherlands.
We, wedding ceremony experts, aka celebrants Daphne and Jasperin, share all ins and outs of getting married in our flat and fabulous country.
Enjoy listening.
Yes, what about the first part of a wedding ceremony? How do you enter the scene? Is there a tradition? Are there rules? What about it, Daphne? What can you say about the order?
Yes, the order. Well, there are so many options. You can look, of course, at tradition, but you can also make it your own.
Okay. What do you see most? I mean, I can speak for myself, but what do you see mostly?
Well, the guests enter first into the ceremony room or
Yeah.
outside,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
And then normally the bridal party arrives, and it depends on how extended it is, really. So it could be just the bridal couple,
Right.
or traditionally, the bride is given away by her father, or with the witnesses, or maid of honor and the best man, and all kinds of combinations.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And then they sit down, or do they wait standing up?
I believe in an American wedding I've seen, at least in all the movies, of course, then the bridal party is standing while the groom awaits his bride.
Right. Okay. And the guests will sit down.
Yeah.
The
And
rest of
in
the
the
guests will
Netherlands,
sit
it's
down.
not so common, is it?
No. Most guests just come in, and even if the bridal party, like the groom or the best man or the maid of honor, come in, they sit down as well at a designated spot, because most of the time the people that play a role, a part, an active part in the ceremony, they get allocated a seat. That's what
Yeah.
I see, at
Yeah.
least. And then, of
Normally,
course, there's the bridal couple
yes.
alone, the bridal couple together, or even the bride with her dad,
Yeah.
which
And
I
it
think
really
is
depends on
great.
how you view your relationship.
Hmm.
And of course, many brides value the relationship with their father, and it's a
Yes,
unique moment for the father as well.
it is.
It's a very emotional moment.
Yes.
Yeah. But many brides think, well, we've been together for 10 years now,
Hmm.
for example, and I'm an adult now. And why should I be given away by my
Mm.
father? But
Mm.
you can also reframe it by
Yes.
calling it, I'm being accompanied by my father.
Yes. What I see sometimes, which I think is very nice, that the groom waits at the back of where all the guests are seated.
Hmm.
So, not at the end of the aisle, but at the beginning of the aisle. And then the bride makes her entrance with her dad from behind that part. So, from another, room or a bit further away. So, she is actually being accompanied by her dad to that specific spot. And then together, the bride and the groom make their way through the aisle. So that would be a combination. And I think the nice thing about that is that, as you said, the bridal couple, most of them live together. They share their lives. Um, why why not come in together, because you are a couple already? But
Yeah,
just to keep the romantic part of the father and his daughter, which is very, very special. I think that's a nice combination. I had that a few times this summer.
I think it's a beautiful solution
Mm,
because that way is also quite symbolic because you enter your marriage together.
yeah. Yes.
And the tradition of being given away by your father
Hmm.
is, of course, when you used to live at home
Yeah.
and then you started your new household
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
you were getting married.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nowadays, that's not the case
That's not the
anymore.
case. Talking about the father handing his daughter over to,
Mm,
the love of her life, um, I do see some awkward moments
yes.
there. Actually, regularly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Fathers
what?
don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Brides don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Grooms don't know how to react.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I always advise my couples, not that you have to rehearse everything to the
Hmm.
very second,
Hmm.
but do talk about it with your dad if he's going to accompany you down the aisle, or at least at the start of the aisle, what to do when you reach the groom
Yeah.
or the partner, of course. So you know, okay, what are you going to say? Something short and sweet. Give each other a kiss on the cheek. Uh, does your father hand your hand
Yeah.
to your grooms?
Yeah.
Or does he give him a pat on the back or
Yeah.
a hug? I
Or
don't
a
know how
hug.
close they are, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
And also to know that that isn't the moment or the timing for a speech.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because I once had a dad who started talking and he wouldn't stop.
No, you
So,
don't want that. You want it to be a, a short
yeah,
but emotional and valuable, warm moment.
yeah,
And as you said, just thinking about what you're going to say if you are the dad, uh, that makes sense.
yeah.
So for the bride to talk that through with her dad and also with the groom, that's a very, very good idea.
Yeah, it gives also some peace of mind because
Yeah.
it's an emotional moment.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I sometimes see the dad, the father of the bride, a bit nervous.
Yeah.
And when you know what to do, you can
Mm.
really take in that moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's also another advice we would like to give
Oh yeah. I know
uh,
what you're going to
for
say
your
now.
entrance, right?
Yeah,
What
I
is it?
know. Um, Walk slowly,
Yeah.
please. Just take your time. Everyone is there. The music is playing. You have only a very short time of that walk and make it worthwhile. Make it a memorable moment. Don't march in. Take your time and enjoy.
Yeah, because you have some positive nerves
Yeah,
and you can't wait to
yeah,
uh, get to your spouse
yeah,
to be, of course.
yeah. I,
But
I
you
have it a
also
lot.
need to give your photographer and
Oh, yeah.
videographer the
Time.
opportunity
Yeah,
to take some beautiful pictures.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And sometimes when they are rushed to to the end of the aisle, I see the photographer look at me like, shoot,
I
they already
Yeah,
here.
I always go like this. When I see that, I go like that. And
Yeah,
and that's they instantly they understand, oh right, okay, I
yeah.
have to
All
go a
right,
bit slow. Yeah.
slowly.
And I do talk when we have our big talk as a preparation for the wedding ceremony. I always say that to the bride. Just take your time.
Yeah,
And still, even so, because of the nerves, as you said, they sometimes they really come marching in. So
yeah. It
that's the
also
nicest
depends
tip.
on the tempo of the music.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure, sure. But still, you can take your
you can
time.
take your
Make
time.
it worth your while. It's going to be a lasting moment. That
A once in a lifetime
a
moment.
once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
That's true. I think
Okay,
that sums it up.
I think so.
See you next time.
Next time. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Thanks for listening to How to Get Married in Holland.
We look forward to share more about organizing your wedding day in the Netherlands in the next episode.
Hit the subscribe button so you won't miss anything.
Any questions in the meantime?
Please ask Wedding Celebrants Daphne or Jasperin. You can find us, plus the show notes, on Instagram.
And if you love this podcast, please leave a review.
It gives us a higher ranking, so more fun international couples with Dutch wedding plans will be able to find us. Until next time.